pick the topic. If you out there skipping Shannon, skip the happen. Took these sports and made them box it. All right, undisputed.
Welcome to Undisputed. We are live from LA. I'm Jenny Taft here with Skip Bayless, Shannon Sharp. Good morning.
Good morning, Jenny. How are you today? You look lovely.
Good. Thank you,
Hi,
Shannon.
Jenny. Oops, your papers just blew off.
What is happening in
You
here?
did it. You did it.
Thank you, God.
What is happening?
Wait a second. Where is Unc? I don't know where he went. Who's this guy?
Walter.
Walter? Why is Walter here? Where's Unc? Where is the Henny?
It was Skip.
Where's the Stogie?
The
Black and Mild.
Due to unforeseen
I don't know what
circumstances,
happened.
Oh.
Club Shay Shay was
Really?
not open last night.
Really?
So I apologize to all the Cowboys that wanted to get in.
Well, I have to apologize to you because you got to give me just 1 second, okay? How about them Cowboys?
Okay.
Are you
Thank
allowed
you.
to do that to the camera,
I
Skip?
just did it on
Jeez.
that camera. It called for it.
Oh,
How
my
about that Dak
God.
Prescott? How about that Zeke? How about that Amari? Now we can start the show.
You good? Out
You know
of the
what?
way?
Before we start the show, I got one other quick little bit to
What?
do here.
Oh,
I got this thing on around my neck here today.
yeah.
Oh, you
this?
got
You remember
to
that?
grip on it. Hold on.
Guess why I'm wearing this? Because you shamed it on Friday, and you said that this has been jinxing me for the last 3 Fridays that I had
did.
worn it. And my Cowboys had lost all 3 games since our man Lil Wayne gave me this as a gift. Gave you one, gave you one,
Correct.
gave me one. And so I was texting with Lil Wayne on Friday saying, is this really going on? He said, no, you guys, meaning the Cowboys, you got this. You got it. He detailed all the ways we got it. And guess what? He was dead right about everything he predicted about last
right.
night's game. He said it would be a beat down, and it was. Thank you very much, Wayne. I will continue to wear this proudly as we go forward on our championship campaign.
Well, there you go, Wayne. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
that. We have a jam-packed show today. How much better was Kyler Murray than Daniel Jones? And is Aaron Rodgers back? But first, we are going to start with what happened in Dallas. Doug Peterson said last week that his squad would go down to Dallas and, quote, win that football game. Well, they did not. The Dallas defense forced 2 fumbles on Philly's first 2 possessions, and the offense hung 27 points on the Eagles in the first half, the most in the Doug Peterson era. Dak Prescott made big play after big play, with many of those going to Amari Cooper, who caught 5 passes for 106 yards. The Cowboys now have a 1-game lead in the NFC East following the 37-10 win. So, Shannon, how do you explain it?
I'm waiting for this.
Wow,
I'm on the
tell
edge
us.
of my chair here.
The front-running ass Cowboys. That's how I explain it.
Front run?
Yeah, they front run.
They lost 3 in a row. They just lost to the Jets. Is that front running?
Skip, for the first time, Doug Peterson normally wins the coin toss, and he normally defers the coin toss. What this tells me, and I've been on teams that the offense was the strong unit, and I believe Doug Peterson believed that his offense is the strong suit of his team.
I agree.
So he wanted to send a message
He
early.
did.
I'm going to put my offense
I
out
agree.
there, and we're going to go. I said we're going to win this game. We're going to go down there. We're going to go to Dallas, and we're going to win this game. We're going to be first place in the division. So
Fearless. That's what he calls himself.
fearless. So he wanted to send a message. Well, what happens, Skip, when you put your strong suit, what you consider the strong suit of your team on the field first, and the team takes the ball away? And then you go back out there, and they take the ball away again. So what's happening in your mind now? You're like, uh-oh, we're in trouble. And they were in trouble. Give the Cowboys, and if the Cowboys take the ball away the first drive, Skip, and the defense can hold them to 3 points, you feel good. Take the ball away again, you hold them to another 3, you're feeling really, really good. Okay, touchdown, we're in the lead. But they go boom, 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 touchdown. Boom, 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 touchdown, and you're down 14-0. So now it's not like the Eagles have the best running game. So now you put Carson in a situation where he has to throw, and the Cowboys know he has to throw. Skip, and let me tell you what happened. What really, really broke the Eagles back. The Eagles have the second best rush defense in all of football.
Yep.
And the Cowboys got whatever they wanted running the football. Skip, if you beat me at my strong suit, what I'm good at, what chance do I have? Because you already know my secondary is terrible.
Fair.
Everybody throws for 3 bills plus. Everybody. Case Keenum got 380. Aaron Rodgers, although we won that game, went for 422. Matt Ryan had 330 plus. So we already know our secondary is not very good. But now, not only can you throw it, you can run it. So we're at your mercy. Zeke getting 5 a clip. So now what does that mean, Skip? We're going to play action you. And Dak can move him. He's doing whatever he wanted to, and they had their way with him. Give the Cowboys credit. They played really well last night, and I think that's what really frustrates you about this, what frustrates you about this team, because you see the potential. You see the Avalanche, what they're capable of. They went and got 37 points. We hadn't seen that Cowboys team in the last month.
Nope.
But we saw it last night. It reared its head last night, and it showed you what they're capable of. DeMarcus Lawrence. Now you got to go back to call him DeMarcus. You can't call him Marcus.
The D is back.
You wanted him to come back.
He played. He showed up. Robert Quinn, he showed up. But, Skip, I was disappointed. For the very first time, I can honestly say, I was disappointed in the way Carson played. There were some opportunities to make some plays, and he missed it. There was a play in the game in the second quarter, Skip. They slid the line. They made a Liz or a Lucy call, which means they're going to slide the line left. So that means if they bring somebody off the right side, Skip, you got to throw high. Skip, you're protected to the left, and he looks the entire time. Now, they got Dallas Goedert. He's going to chip DeMarcus Lawrence. You see it here, Skip. They bring 27. Skip, you got to throw hard. You got to. You can't miss that. He misses it. That's plain as day. It doesn't get it. I'm like, what the hell are y'all doing in meeting? Are you watching cartoons? You watching Game of Thrones? What the hell are you doing in meetings? Because I can assure you, I've been in that position. Shannon, we want you to hit the end. But if that guy's come, get your head around right now, because that's your guy. You're hot. John Dumpsy told me, I get a first down. You got to see that, Carson. You're too good of a player. You're too good of a player to let things like this trap you. But to give the Cowboys credit, they played well last night. They got out to an early lead. They could relax, play comfortable in their building, and they poured it on. I'm glad. I wish they'd have hung 50 on them. Because, Skip, when you beat a team, but see, if the Cowboys had jumped out to that big lead and they only beat them 27-24, the Eagles would have thought, well, if we don't turn the ball over, we got a chance. But see, when you beat a team 37-10, it lets you know you got a lot of things you need to work on. The Cowboys did them a favor. They just don't know it just yet.
Oh, so that's how you're going to sum this up. By the way, don't call 27 by his number. He deserves to be called by his name. That is Jordan Lewis. Little Jordan Lewis. He's the backup corner, but you know what? I think he might ought to be the starting corner. That's just me.
Little Jordan Lewis, the one that Devontae took advantage of?
But it took him 2 tries, but that was 2 years ago.
Okay.
My turn.
Go ahead.
Please.
My biggest takeaway is now you can no longer say my team hasn't beaten anybody, because I've heard that now for the last 3 weeks.
Okay.
Because they just beat Washington and New York and Miami.
You got one quality win.
Okay, so you got a quality win because last night my team obliterated the team you picked to go to the Super Bowl.
They did.
My team beat them down, beat them up, beat them every which way but loose.
They did.
And what you saw last night is what you summed up. On display was just how great my team can be when my team is locked in and revved up and motivated from jump, because they jumped on your Eagles from jump.
They did.
And why did they do that? I want to publicly thank Doug Peterson, old Dougie Prediction.
There you go.
For last week, all but guaranteeing we're going to go down there and win that football game. And I took it as a guarantee because I think my whole locker room took it as a guarantee. And I told you the day the story broke that I believe Doug Peterson just did what my coach, Jason Garrett, is incapable of doing on a weekly basis. Jason Garrett, as solid an X's and O's type of coach as he is at the bottom of the heap of motivation in the National Football League. And to me, it takes external motivation. And finally, Doug Peterson lit a fire under my team that my coach cannot light. And I loved what DeMarcus Lawrence, the D was back last night because he was flying off the edge.
He was.
You asked for it.
And so was the guy on the other side until he hurt his chest. But the point is, DeMarcus said after the game, he made a statement, meaning Doug Peterson, and then we made a statement. So it's cry, Eagles, cry. And last night it was eat, Zeke, eat from the opening tip-off. Right. And then it was eat your words, Doug Peterson after the game. And again, he sort of sloughed it off as, no, I'm not upset by what I did. I have no regrets about what I did, but he should regret it because I believe the most blame he deserves to shoulder.
Yeah.
So.
Because he'd have been ever had a player. Skip, you remember the player said that about Kirk Cousins.
They did.
And what did he do? They released the player.
Yep, Zach Brown.
They released him. He said Kirk Cousins is the weak link of the offense.
Yep.
After the game, they released him on that Tuesday. So, Doug Peterson, you got to wear this one.
First Things First is sponsored by Ram Trucks, built to serve.
Welcome into First Things First. I'm Sarah Kustok filling in for Jenna Wolf. That's the Hall of Famer, Chris Carter. That's Nick Wright. I would say happy Friday and ask how you guys are doing,
I'm
but
gonna knock that out
I
your
think we
hands.
already know the answer.
Yeah.